What is up, guys? This is your boy Superior Simmer. To ask for more information regarding The Sims 4, if you guys like news, updates, and discussions, please hit the sub button. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I also do have an affiliate link with Instagaming to bring you guys cheaper Sims packs. If you guys click the link in the description and type in Sims, you'll see a bunch of deals for The Sims 3, Sims 4, and on console. Without further ado, let's get into the content. Okay, since my last video, there's been a bunch of new information that I want to go over with you guys, including the emergency patch that was released 2 days ago. But before we get into that, I wanted to cover some tweets that The Sims posted during the disaster of the patch update and the Crystal Creations release. So when all hell broke loose with The Sims 4 and the terrible pack and patch update, they posted this tweet saying, "Up your jewelry collection and look stylish with The Sims shop, new Pumblob earrings, necklace, and ring. Discover the new pieces along with a Freezer Bunny plush restock on the shopthesims.com today." During all this chaotic shit going on with The Sims 4, they decided to post this tweet advertising jewelry because of the whole Crystal Creations pack on their website, which is so typical of EA. Like, I'm not even surprised. Honestly, I low-key kind of respect it because, like, it's like they know they're full of shit, but they're not even trying to hide the fact. Like, they're standing on business. Now, obviously, when they posted this tweet, a bunch of Simmers were not happy. It was a bunch of tweets coming at them saying, "Fix the game. Now is not the time to be posting this advertisement for people to buy more expensive shit." Other people just saying, "Read the room. Like, can't you see that the game is broken and that people can't play their game and they're not happy?" I think a lot of people are just taken back by the bullshit because it's just like, there's no way you guys are doing this amidst all this bullshit going on. It just doesn't make sense. Now, during all this chaos, the Sims Direct posted on Twitter saying, so we appreciate your patience as we investigate the reported issues with The Sims 4. They said their team is working on an e-patch that resolves a number of issues, including disappearing moodlets and the gradual body distortion from the crafted jewelry and Crystal Creations. So again, we talked about this in the previous video. A bunch of people were reporting this on Answers HQ with the whole moodlet stuff missing and the body distortion. Now, they also added saying the gradual distortion occurs each time a Sim puts on or takes off a piece of crafted jewelry. Sims will not choose to wear crafted jewelry on their own. To prevent further changes, avoid putting on or taking off crafted jewelry until they eat. Wait, what? Avoid putting on what? Where more info will be shared. Okay, so obviously, again, this is all prior stuff because we had the e-patch that came out recently, but basically at the time they were telling people not to wear the jewelry. So the pack that we paid for, they're saying buy the pack, just don't use the feature that came don't use the feature that came with the pack. Bro, why even like sell this? Why sell this if you know the pack is broken? Lastly, they said this e-patch will also resolve the disappearing moodlets and the game crashes that began taking place from last week's update and release. We'll update the thread with a timeline on when you can expect this patch in game as soon as possible. There was a good question here by Lady Athmala. I might be saying her name wrong, my bad. She said, "How were these issues not caught during QA? Question mark. How is something so simplistic but also the main feature, the main selling point of the pack, not tested?" Again, we already know the answer. Like, we don't need to play games here, right? And again, I feel like a lot of you guys can agree with me. I've seen other people say this too. They need to open up some type of program to where people can QA test their games before they release. There are literally people out here volunteering to test these packs for free. Even I would do it for free if I had more time, unless you guys are gonna jump me in the office because I've been making videos about you guys and I don't want to be there. And can we just get a round of applause for the Sims community? We've been on their necks, bro. We've been applying pressure. The reviews have been complete shit with a lot of these newer packs, and rightfully so, because obviously with this type of backlash, anyone who's trying to buy these packs are going to see all this stuff and be like, you know what, I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to pay for these packs. So it's good that a lot of people, a lot of reviewers are, you know, being real with the packs, and again, just standing up for the BS and letting people know, like, hey, this is broken, don't buy it. Now, there was another comment here by Sadboy Sim saying, "What about for rent?" That is a very, very good question. For rent is still very much broken. There are certain features that just don't work with the pack. I know recently they did give us a patch update to fix for rent, but it's still broken. I honestly don't see them coming back and fixing for rent. They like to, like, you know, do their 1-2s and fix a couple of stuff and then move on to the next shiny new thing. So I feel like hope might be lost for rent fixes. Now, after this, the Sims Direct posted saying, so Simmers, we began rolling out e-patch to all our players across platforms to ensure these fixes get in game as soon as possible. possible. This e-patch will be rolling release from now to March 6th into tomorrow morning, March 7th. And then they did leave a link to the blog post, so I'll leave that in the link in the description. Now, when he did post this tweet, I went on YouTube to ask you guys, what was the current state of your Sims 4 game? 11% of you said you have no issues, so congrats to you guys. I'm very happy to hear that. 52% of you said you had minor issues but nothing crazy, and 36% you said my game is unplayable. But I've seen a lot of comments of you guys saying you haven't updated your game since like for rent. Some of you said you were playing The Sims 3. Someone said they don't have any issues because they're not playing the game. So you know, that's actually funny. But yeah, I've seen a lot of comments of people saying they haven't even updated their game, so they don't know and they're not trying to risk it, which is totally understandable given the state of this bullshit. But from what I've heard so far on Twitter, apparently this e-patch has fixed a lot of issues with for rent. Like the distortion stuff is gone, the mullet stuff has been fixed. But again, guys, please comment down below your thoughts and opinions on all this stuff, and if your game has been fixed or not. Did this e-patch actually work, or did it make things worse? Let me know. Now, there was a couple of responses to this post I want to go over, starting off with Katie. She says, why does PlayStation have to wait if literally everyone else gets it ASAP? So if I remember correctly, that EA Kid guy was saying with like PlayStation, they have to go through like checks and wait for them to like approve stuff. So it's not as quick as like Xbox or like PC. They have to like wait for like some type of like clarification. So if you are on PlayStation, you guys are gonna have to wait a minute. I'm assuming by now you guys might have got the patch, but who knows. But yeah, just a heads up, just so you guys know about that. We have another comment here by S Goodwin saying, you know, you guys really have serious issues when you release 2 emergency updates within the same week. Who's in charge of the Sims franchise? Because I really want to talk to them, email them and ask what's going on. I mean, he's only speaking facts. 2 emergency patches is wild, bro. It's very clear that all they care about is making sales, and they know they can't do that when people are screaming and yelling at them with the current state of the game. So it goes to show you again, they don't care about players, they just care about their reputation and money. We have another comment here by Vina saying, how did a core feature even get past quality assurance? I mean, that is a very good question, Vina. How did it get past quality assurance? I think we all know the answer, so I'm just gonna move on. We have another comment here by Sims Life Story saying, I can't wait to see what bugs this one causes. So yeah, again, I hope this patch update doesn't cause other issues later down the line, because it's been a common thing now where every time we get a patch update, quote unquote, something else breaks, and it's just so annoying and frustrating. All this is annoying and frustrating, bro. Now, reading this last comment by Most Dope Tay 92, she said, y'all really said you're on your own? That's wild. So with the patch notes for Crystal Creations, they said they fixed the issue where teens, adults, and elders would have their bodies get distorted when wearing jewelry. Even though they fixed the issue, they can't fix the Sims that were affected by it. So they said their solution is to go back and click an older save to when you had your Sims, or you can just go onto the gallery and load up that sim. Now, when Most Dope Tay 92 posted this, there's other comments responding to her tweet, basically saying that there's nothing they can do about this, like they can only do so much. I see another comment responding to this saying that, well, when we had the Gothic Glory issue and the eyes were like super big with the hoodie, they were able to fix that. But I guess because the distortion is into the entire body, it's a lot harder to kind of fix that versus like just eyes. They basically said, yeah, we know it's our fault, but it's on you to fix their issues. And I'm seeing comments of people like thanking them for this. It's like, bro, like that doesn't make any sense. That's like me robbing a store and then coming back later and being like, oh, you better be thankful that I brought the stuff back that I stole. Like, what?
Stop it. Get some help.
Bro, they're the reason why all this happened in the first place. So I don't understand why people are praising them for this. There's nothing to praise them for. But yeah, there's just other comments of people kind of just disappointed that this took place and all this stuff happened. Again, typical EA stuff. But yeah, with that being said, this is all the information for today. I hope you guys have a good weekend. This has been your boy Superior Simmer. Stay cool, stay simming, and have a good day.